let me get into something that I really recommend against, and I'll tell you why in a second. Rawhide. Rawhide. Been in the market, been around for centuries, I guess. Quanto tempo avevo un usaccio, ma avassai. It's been a long time. So just to give you an idea, I had heard back in the day about Rawhide. So in my head, it's been around for a long time, so it's got to be great, right? Well, no. I do not like Rawhide. Rawhide niente. Itala namonitsa. Throw it in the garbage. And so why is that? So like I said, being a new dog owner, inexperienced dog owner, you'll hear stuff and, this is Rawhide. Everybody knows Rawhide. Okay, so I got Rawhide and I got it for socks. I don't remember if Pepper was around at the time, but I got it for socks. So I gave him this Rawhide thing, and it was like one of those like pieces that was all like wrapped up and whatever. So he's chewing on his Rawhide, and then he was done. And in my mind, I'm thinking, well, this stuff has been around for so long. I mean, it's got to be pretty good, even though, some people were saying, no, how it is. So everybody says their own opinion. So I figured it's been around for so long. How bad could it be? Well, I come to realize why it's so bad. And so, like I said, Sox is chewing on this Rawhide. He's done with it. It's gone. And now he's like just licking constantly. And he's drinking by the gallon and just licking, constant licking. You just can't stop licking and drinking. So I'm like, Sox, what the hell's the matter with you? So I'm trying to figure out what was going on. And I called him over. I was like, Sox, what's going on? He just couldn't stop licking and just couldn't stop licking. So I open his mouth and I look down his mouth and I see this big white thing. So I try to grab it and I'm trying to pull this thing out, but that stuff gets really slimy. Gets all slimy and stuff. So it's hard to get a grip on that stuff. You know what I mean? So I grab it. I managed to grab it with my fingers and I start pulling this thing out. Well, let me tell you, I'm going to say this thing was about this big, about half a foot, give or take. And it coated all the way to like the top of his mouth, all the way down to his entire throat. His entire throat was coated with this thick layer of munitsa, this thick layer of crap. And I was shocked. So at that point, I was like, you know what? That's enough of Rawhide. No more. So whatever I had, namonitsa, all went in the garbage. That was my personal experience with the Rawhide. So that's why I always recommend against it, because again, it was just covering his entire throat. I mean, I don't exactly know what would have happened. Would he have eventually swallowed it? Would it have melted? I mean, that stuff was all slimy and shit. Ugh. But I don't know what would have happened. But regardless of the fact, I'm not willing to take a chance on it. So namonitsa, no more. The saluto Rawhide. Yeah, goodbye Rawhide. Hey guys, thanks for watching. That was a clip taken from an upcoming episode of our podcast, Barking for Balance, which premieres every Thursday. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss out. It's really cool. You could also listen to the podcast on all major platforms. Links are down below in the description. Make sure you also follow us on social media, Facebook and Instagram. Links also down below for all content that we don't post on YouTube.